You look good, by the way. You doing good?
What are you doing here, Eddie?
I'm here because I miss you a lot. We were gonna get married. That wasn't so long ago, and now, can't really believe that we're not. Are we gonna try and find our way back?
No, we can't.
Slow down, pal!
Why? You don't believe in consequences? No injuries, you fix them? No hangovers, you mend them? I couldn't even hurt myself if I tried!
Eddie, I apologize that I can't mend the heart. Emotional pain, it hits much harder, and it lasts longer. You just need to pull up your big boy pants and take it.
The damage, the destruction, you saw it with your own eyes.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Damn, man, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
Just relax and enjoy it. You know, my father used to say, whatever you do it 100%. When you work, work. When you laugh, laugh. When you eat like it's your last meal. You want another piece? Here, have a breast. Delicious. Take it. Here you go.
You love this game. I mean, love it with your whole heart. Because if you don't, let's not even bother. Let's not open that door. They're just gonna slam it right in our face. Obsession's gonna be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed? Is it all you ever think about? Let's face it, it's you against you out there. When you walk on that court, you have to think, I am the best guy out there. I don't care if LeBron's playing. So let me ask you again. Do you love this game?
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
The odds were stacked against me. I won anyway. Because I win.
You won because Edward Darby came forward. You got lucky.
Guys like you always think other people get lucky. I don't get lucky. I make my own luck.
Don't give up on her. Either of you.
We won't.
Live from the Dragon Chat studio, please welcome tonight's host, Gabe Whiteman. I'm going to assume you were standing when you were listening to this, so thank you for the standing ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, movie buffs, podcast lovers, and loyal Drive-In Chat listeners, welcome to the first annual Drive-In Chat Movie Awards. The only awards show where the best films of the year are celebrated, and where I can shamelessly talk about movies without anyone telling me to stop. This is the Oscars. If the Oscars were hosted by a guy in a car, with a microphone and just a hint of self-doubt. Now, I know what you're all thinking. What makes this award show so special? Well, let me tell you, this isn't just about who wins, it's about how they win. And we're not just here to hand out trophies for the most successful blockbuster. Oh no. Today, we're diving into the movies that made us laugh, cry, and question why anyone would ever take a road trip with Nicolas Cage. This has been an incredible season for movies. The kind of season where every time I sat down to watch a new release, I thought, this could be my new favorite movie of the year, until I watched the next one, and the next one, and then, oh wait, I forgot to mention, I'm a little behind on some films. But that's why we're here, to honor the films that really left a mark. Whether it was a heart-wrenching drama to a surprise hit, or that one movie that was, let's say, very difficult to explain to your friends. We're celebrating it all. And you know, the nominations are in for the top categories. Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, you name it. So before I get any more off track, let's talk about what's coming up tonight. Think of this as the movie awards where you don't need to wear a tuxedo or pretend you know what cinematography means. So, no one will be judging you if you're watching into your pajamas or, let's be real, probably eating pizza. In fact, I'm sure at least half of you are listening to this episode while trying to figure out how to make it through another year without getting too attached to a specific movie character. Which, by the way, I did last year and now I'm still waiting for my therapy session. But enough about me, let's get to the good stuff. Tonight we'll be handing out awards that mean a lot more than gold statues. We're talking about the film moments that made us laugh, gasp, and think, did they just do that? From actors who totally nailed their roles to directors who made us wonder, how did they pull that off? And of course, we're talking cinematography, because nothing says I care about this podcast like finding a way to use the word cinematic. So sit back, relax, and maybe even grab some popcorn. Or hey, you do you. Because the Drive and Chat Movie Awards are about to begin, and we're starting off with one of the most coveted honors of the evening, Best Original Screenplay. And who could forget those nominees? Well, I could, but you've been kind enough to remind me. Seriously, each one of these films left a huge impact on me, and I'm sure on you too. So, without further ado, here are your nominees for Best Original Screenplay. Inside Out 2, written by Meg LaFave and Dave Holstein.
You don't get to choose who Riley is.
Alien Romulus, written by Fede Alvarez and Rodo Ciagas.
It wreaked havoc over this station until what was left of our security forces shot it dead, only to trigger its swan song.
Transformers 1, written by Andrew Barrera, Gabriel Ferrari, Eric Pearson, and Michael Sherman.
No. I'm done saving you.
And the winner for Best Original Screenplay is Inside Out 2, written by Meg LaFave and Dave Holstein. Now, I can't express how excited I am about this win. Inside Out 2 has absolutely earned this recognition, and here's why. Inside Out 2 is a truly remarkable achievement in storytelling. Meg LaFave and Dave Holstein have managed to not only continue the journey of the first film, but also deepen the emotional exploration in a way that resonates with both kids and adults. The way the screenplay tackles the complexity of growing up and the changing emotional landscape is masterful. It's a perfect blend of heartfelt insight and playful charm. This win is a testament to the power of original storytelling and animation, proving once again that Pixar can create films with real emotional depth that speak to audiences of all ages. Congratulations to Meg LaFave and Dave Holstein. Here are the nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay. Dune Part 2, based on the novel by Frank Herbert.
Why do they not stop the fight? Plans within plans.
Show me who you are.
Wicked, based on the novel by Gregory Maguire.
Come with me. Think of what we could do together.
Nosferatu, based on the silent film Nosferatu: Symphony of Horror.
I have seen things in this world that would have made Isaac Newton crawl back into his mother's womb. We have not become so much enlightened as we have been blinded by the gaseous light of science. I have wrestled with the devil as Jacob wrestled the angel in Peniel, and I tell you, if we are to tame darkness, we must first face that it exists.
And the winner for Best Adapted Screenplay is Dune Part 2, written by Denis Villeneuve, John Spates, Craig Mazin, and Eric Roth. You know, I always knew that Dune Part 2 was going to be the winner. It is an outstanding example of what great adaptation looks like. John Spates, Denis Villeneuve, Craig Mazin, and Eric Roth have masterfully brought Frank Herbert's complex universe to life on the big screen. The screenplay perfectly balances epic world building, political intrigue, and emotional depth, staying true to the source material while making it accessible to new audiences. This win is a testament to how a well-crafted adaptation can not only stay faithful to its roots, but also bring something fresh and exciting to the screen. Congratulations to the entire team of Dune Part 2! Now, as we move from the written word to the sounds that truly elevate a film, we shift our focus to the music that helps shape the emotions, the tension, and the heart of a story. For this next category, we're celebrating the composers whose scores have left a lasting impact on their films. Whether it's sweeping orchestras or electronic beats, these scores transport us into worlds we may never want to leave. Here are the nominees for Best Original Score. Dune Part 2, scored by Hans Zimmer. Alien Romulus, scored by Benjamin Wallfisch. Nosferatu, scored by Robin Carolyn. And the winner for Best Original Score is Dune Part 2, scored by Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer has once again proven why he's one of the most iconic composers of our time. His score for Dune Part 2 takes everything we loved about the first film and expands on it, creating an even more immersive, atmospheric, and emotionally charged soundscape. Zimmer's ability to blend electronic and orchestral elements to evoke the vastness of Arrakis and the personal journey of Paul Atreides is unmatched. This score doesn't just accompany the film, it elevates it, adding a depth that makes the story feel even more monumental. Congratulations to Hans and the entire team. Here are the nominees for Best Original Song. Beast Mode by Big X the Plug and Rosama for Godzilla and Kong the New Empire.
Go beast mode, and the rest of them know how I'm rocking, they know how I pop it, they say I'm a cheat code. The king of the monster, the biggest, they know they...
Double Life by Pharrell Williams for Despicable Me 4.
Hey, what are you hiding? Watch what you doing when you go. Hey, nothing wrong being private.
Tonight by the Black Eyed Peas and El Alpha featuring Becky G for Bad Boys Ride or Die. Ain't No Love in Oklahoma by Luke Combs for Twisters.
Keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead-end highway. Riding that storm.
Defying Gravity by Cynthia Erivo featuring Ariana Grande for Wicked. And the winner for Best Original Song is Defying Gravity by Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. From the moment the first note hits, Defying Gravity is a song that demands attention. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande deliver powerhouse performances that transcend the screen and leave a lasting emotional impact. This iconic anthem, with its message of empowerment and freedom, is a perfect fit for Wicked's cinematic journey. It's a song that will inspire audiences for years to come, and this win is a testament to the incredible talent of both the songwriters and the vocalists. Congratulations to Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Now, let's shift from the soundtrack to the visual landscape that shapes a movie's world. Cinematography is the art of capturing the beauty, the tension, and the atmosphere on screen, and the work of these talented cinematographers does just that. From sweeping vistas to intimate close-ups, they paint a story with every frame. Here are the nominees for Best Cinematography. Greg Fraser for Dune Part 2. Simon Dugan for Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Galo Avieres for Alien Romulus. Jaron Blaschke for Nosferatu. And the winner for Best Cinematography is Greg Fraser for Dune Part 2. Greg Fraser's work on Dune was nothing short of revolutionary, and with Dune Part 2, he has once again elevated the art of cinematography. From sweeping desert landscapes to intimate emotional moments, Greg's ability to balance the epic scale with subtle beauty is unparalleled. His mastery of light and composition turns the world of Arrakis into something truly breathtaking. This win is a testament to his vision and his ability to make every frame feel like a masterpiece. Congratulations, Greg! When it comes to pushing the boundaries of imagination, it's the visual effects that take us beyond what we can see in the real world. Whether it's jaw-dropping action sequences or fantastical creatures, visual effects are what make the impossible possible. The nominees in this category have redefined what's possible on screen, transforming ordinary scenes into extraordinary spectacles. Here are the nominees for Best Visual Effects. Dune Part 2. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Alien Romulus. Wicked. Nosferatu. And the winner for Best Visual Effects is Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus has truly pushed the boundaries of what's possible in visual effects, delivering an experience that is both terrifying and immersive. From the menacing alien creatures to the eerie atmospheric worlds, the visual effects bring the terrifying vision of the alien universe to life in ways we've never seen before. The blending of practical effects with state-of-the-art CGI elevates the horror and intensity, making this one of the most visually striking sci-fi films of the year. Congratulations to the team for such a groundbreaking achievement. Visual effects are truly groundbreaking, taking us places we never thought possible. But while the effects bring the spectacle, it's the director who guides the vision, ensuring every moment, every frame is part of a larger story. The director is the driving force behind the entire film, the one who shapes the narrative, leads the performances, and, ultimately, brings the world to life on screen. Now, let's celebrate the incredible filmmakers who have not only imagined these worlds, but have crafted them with precision, passion, and expertise. These are the nominees for Best Director. Dune Part 2, directed by Denis Villeneuve. Deadpool and Wolverine, directed by Sean Levy. Alien Romulus, directed by Fede Alvarez. Wicked, directed by John N. Chu. Nosferatu, directed by Robert Eggers. And the winner for Best Director is Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2. Denis Villeneuve has once again demonstrated his masterful ability to balance spectacle and emotion. Dune Part 2 is a monumental achievement in filmmaking, blending breathtaking visuals with deep, complex storytelling. Villeneuve's vision bringing Frank Herbert's world to life in a way few directors could, capturing the scale and emotional depth of this universe. His direction has made Dune Part 2 not just a sci-fi epic, but a cinematic experience. Congratulations to Denis and his incredible team for bringing the story to life in such a profound way. Directors have a vision that brings these incredible stories to life. Their leadership behind the camera sets the tone, but it's the actors who bring those stories to life, investing their hearts and souls into each role. A great performance can elevate a film to new heights, drawing us into the character's world and making us feel every moment. Now, we turn our attention to the talented men who've delivered unforgettable performances this year. And here are the nominees for Best Actor. Timothée Chalamet in Dune Part 2. Brian Tyree Henry in Transformers 1. Andrew Garfield in We Live in Time. Bill Skarsgård in Nosferatu. And the winner for Best Actor is Bill Skarsgård in Nosferatu. Bill Skarsgård has once again captivated audiences with his hauntingly mesmerizing performance as Count Orlok in Nosferatu. Known for his ability to blend terror with depth, Skarsgård has redefined the iconic role, infusing it with a layer of complexity and vulnerability. His chilling presence on screen draws you in, making the character both unnerving and tragic. This performance showcases his incredible range, proving once again that Skarsgård is one of the most compelling actors in the genre. Congratulations on this well-deserved win. From gripping drama to heartfelt emotion, the women nominated for Best Actress this year have delivered performances that are equally as captivating and unforgettable. Their ability to transform into their characters and carry the heart of the story is what makes them stand out. And here are the nominees for Best Actress. Rebecca Ferguson in Dune Part 2. Mikey Madison in Anora. Naomi Scott in Smile 2. Cynthia Erivo in Wicked. Lily Rose Depp in Nosferatu. And the winner for Best Actress is Lily Rose Depp in Nosferatu. Lily Rose Depp delivers a mesmerizing performance as she steps into the iconic world of Nosferatu. In a role that blends mystery, vulnerability, and haunting beauty, Depp takes the character to new emotional depths, imbuing her with a level of complexity rarely seen in Gothic horror. Her ability to balance innocence and otherworldly intrigue makes her portrayal unforgettable. This is a career-defining performance, and her win today solidifies her as one of the most exciting talents of her generation. Congratulations, Lily Rose. Here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actor. Austin Butler in Dune Part 2. Hugh Jackman in Deadpool and Wolverine. David Johnson in Alien Romulus. Nicholas Hoult in Nosferatu. And the winner for Best Supporting Actor is Austin Butler in Dune Part 2. Austin Butler's portrayal of Fade Rotha in Dune Part 2 is nothing short of electrifying. As the cunning and dangerous heir to the House Harkonnen, Butler brings an intensity that elevates the stakes of the entire film. His ability to balance charisma, ruthlessness, and vulnerability makes this performance truly unforgettable. With this role, he proves that his talent goes far beyond his breakout as Elvis. This win is a testament to Austin's range as an actor and his place as one of Hollywood's most exciting stars. Congratulations, Austin! Here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actress. Isabella Merced in Alien Romulus. Florence Pugh in We Live in Time. Ariana Grande in Wicked. Emma Corrin in Nosferatu. And the winner for Best Supporting Actress is Florence Pugh in We Live in Time. Florence Pugh delivers a heartfelt and mesmerizing performance in We Live in Time, showcasing her incredible range and depth. As her character navigates complex emotions and life's most profound moments, Pugh brings a level of authenticity and vulnerability that resonates deeply. Her ability to transform every scene, making it feel raw and deeply personal, is what makes this win so well-deserved. Florence continues to prove that she is one of the most dynamic actresses of her generation. Congratulations, Florence! Now, we turn to a category that brings us a different kind of magic to the screen. Animation has the power to transport us to entirely new worlds, where anything is possible and the boundaries of imagination are limitless. The nominees for Best Animated Feature have captivated audiences with their stunning visuals, heartwarming stories, and unforgettable characters. Let's take a look at the nominees for Best Animated Feature. Inside Out 2. Transformers 1. The Wild Robot. Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Must Fall. And the winner for Best Animated Feature is Transformers 1. Transformers 1 takes us on a thrilling journey into the origins of the Autobots and Decepticons, blending stunning animation with a gripping story. The visual spectacle is truly groundbreaking, showcasing the Transformers universe like never before. But it's not just the action that makes this film special. It's the emotional core that brings us the characters to life. This win is a testament to the power of animation to tell epic stories while forging deeper connections with audiences. Congratulations to the entire team behind Transformers 1. You've created something truly unforgettable. Congratulations to the incredible animated films that continue to captivate audiences with their creativity and heart. Whether it's through hand-drawn artistry or cutting-edge CGI, animation has the power to transport us to new worlds and evoke emotions that stay with us long after the credits roll. But, as we all know, the magic of cinema extends far beyond animation. Now, we move to the most prestigious and last category of the evening, where we honor the very best of the best, the films that have defined this year in cinema. These are the stories that have stayed with us, sparked conversation, and captured our hearts in ways few others can. Here are the nominees for Best Picture.
You
Dune
think I'm
Part
stupid
2.
enough to deprive myself of the best of us?
Taking my life, Usul. It is the only way.
I'm pointing the way!
I need you to open that door right now, okay?
That's what the creature's waiting for us to do.
Listen to me.
open the
Listen
door.
to me. She's pregnant. Please, guys, please. Come on. She's gonna have a baby, okay?
Wicked.
What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing.
During the most irregular dreams, I fear I'm taken ill.
It is a black omen to journey in poor health. You will remain and well rest yourself.
I must object.
And the winner for Best Picture is Dune Part 2. Denis Villeneuve has crafted a cinematic masterpiece with Dune Part 2, a film that transcends the sci-fi genre to explore profound themes of destiny, power, and human resilience. With stunning visuals, an epic score, and performances that ground this vast world in emotional truth, this film truly transports us. It's a visionary achievement that expands upon the legacy of the first film while delivering a truly unforgettable cinematic experience. Congratulations to Denis Villeneuve and the entire team behind Dune Part 2. You've given us a film that will be remembered for generations. Congratulations to Best Picture, Dune Part 2, and congratulations to all the nominees and winners tonight. As we wrap up this evening, I can't help but reflect on what a wild ride Season 1 of the Drive and Chat podcast has been. From the very first episode, I've been fortunate enough to share my thoughts on movies with all of you, and I've learned so much along the way. So, before we close the curtain on this season, let's take a look back at some of the highlights and lessons learned that made this journey so memorable. One of the biggest highlights for me this season was getting to see movies in theaters again. There's just, something special about that shared experience that you can't replicate at home. I also pushed myself outside my usual Marvel movie binge and exploring other genres that has been incredibly rewarding. It's given me the chance to tell you all my thoughts on movies that I never would have imagined reviewing before. And, of course, getting to see Venom: The Last Dance early was a huge moment for me. Being able to share that experience with all of you was a thrill. Along the way, I figured out how to better tune my thoughts on movies so that I can present them in a way that's more engaging and meaningful for you. I've learned that balancing life and movie reviews is key to staying passionate and keeping the podcast enjoyable for everyone, including myself. Looking back, it's been an incredible journey of growth, and I'm so grateful for every moment of it. Now, as we look ahead to Season 2, I want to take a moment to say a huge thank you to all of you who have supported me on this journey. When I started the Drive and Chat podcast, I wasn't sure if anyone would listen, but here I am, looking at over 100 downloads, and it's all because of you. I'll never forget when I hit my first 20 listens. That moment meant the world to me, and it's thanks to your support, your messages, and your feedback that I've been able to keep going. Your involvement has shaped this podcast in ways I never expected. Every comment, every review, every time you hit play has encouraged me to keep improving and to share even more of my passion for movies. You're the reason the show exists, and I can't express how much this means to me. So, once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've made this podcast what it is, and I'm so excited to bring you even more, and I'm ready to take this podcast to the next level. So, let's dive into what's coming next in Season 2 of the podcast. First things first, we're changing up the release schedule for Season 2. Episodes won't be coming out every Friday like they did in Season 1. The new schedule is still in the works, but I will keep you updated so you know exactly when to expect new episodes. We're also shaking things up with the length of the episodes. I've heard your feedback, and moving forward, episodes will be shorter and more concise. The exact length will be determined soon, so stay tuned for that. Season 2 will also feature some exciting new segments that I'm really excited about. We'll have mini reviews where I'll dive into quick thoughts on recent releases, and out of the theater reactions where I'll share my immediate thoughts after seeing a movie on opening night. Another change is that Letterboxd will play a more prominent role in Season 2, and I'll be using it to share my ratings and thoughts, so be sure to follow me there for even more movie content. We're also in the works of discussing a website for the podcast, so you'll be able to get all the latest updates, news, and more in one place. In Season 2, the movie genres I'll be reviewing will be expanded. You'll hear thoughts on even more genres, from thrillers to indie films, so there's a little something for everybody. And, last but not least, we'll be unveiling a brand new logo for the podcast in Season 2. It's going to look sleek, fresh, and reflective of the exciting new direction the show is heading in. So, with all that said, make sure you're subscribed or following the Drive and Chat podcast so you won't miss a single episode when Season 2 kicks off. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on tonight's award show. Was there a winner you didn't expect? What did you think of the categories? Your feedback is incredibly valuable as I look to make this show even better for you. As for the Season 2 premiere, I'm excited to announce that the first episode will be my review of Captain America: Brave New World. I'll be sharing that review soon, but the exact premiere date for Season 2 of the podcast will be announced at a later time, so keep an eye out because you won't want to miss it. And with that, we wrap up tonight's special Drive and Chat Movie Awards. Thank you so much for joining me for this unforgettable night and for being a part of Season 1. I'm beyond excited for Season 2 and all the changes, new segments, and fresh content we have in store. Be sure to stay subscribed so you don't miss a single episode. Whether you're here for movie reviews, behind-the-scenes insights, or just new surprises, there's so much more coming your way. Until then, keep the popcorn popping and the reels rolling, and I'll see you in Season 2.